Divine Collective, what is going on? If you're new, welcome. If you're returning back, welcome back to Spiritual Core TV, where we talk about all things ethereally, energetically, spiritually, cosmically. If it's going on this particular planet, and even outside of that on a galactic level, we're going to pick up on it. This platform is dedicated to divine, and every message that divine wants us to channel, we will provide here. We, as in the oracles, we, as in the kindred soul tribe, we, as in the people who are choosing the North Node. We encourage everybody to go into the North Node. If you know what the North Node is, you know it definitely ain't the South Node. But in order to get to the North Node, you got to go through the South Node. The South Node is kind of murky, fragmented, dark night of the soul, etc. Listen, when you've done the work, the North Node comes easy, and you just have it available to you, right? Access granted. That's what I just heard. So open up this door, Holy Spirit, beautiful divine angels, please put a shield of protection over me as you always do. And I am eternally grateful. I just heard we are good in every ethereal city, zip code, state, by way of the intergalactic beings, guardians of the galaxy, masters of the universe. Ooh, chakras in alignment. Okay, listen, y'all. Remember to take what resonates and leave what does not. What is going on, Holy Spirit? What is the deal? What is going on? What is being said? There's a plethora of different energies that are kind of like subsiding, but then they're hiding, but then they want to be seen, but then they don't. It's a lot going on. Yeah. Overall energy, though, for us, for people that are really dedicated to just listening to the divine and doing what it is that you're supposed to do, you're ascending beautifully. I'm so eternally grateful for this when it comes to the beautiful kindred soul tribe. I really am. Because that really is the purpose. That really is the intention. It should be the intention of all oracles to give you messages that will help you along your spiritual journey so that you stay in alignment with that which is right and in order. And if for whatever reason you've been done wrong, listen, don't you worry your beautiful, pretty, handsome head. Sleep good at night. Trust and know that the Most High God has seen everything that was done and everything that will be done. Most High God says, I know all the outcomes, right? I know the way the story ends, and I know that the way the story began and will begin again. Thank you, Divine Creator. What is the current energy? There's a lot of talk right now about you moving forward. A lot of people didn't anticipate that. It was never really their expectation to have. That's what I just heard. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, I just heard surprise, surprise. Collective has ascended. What a surprise. That did not go together, but that's the way the message came out. Either way, manifestation. You're focused on what you're doing, collective. Positive affirmations, focused on your journey, stand in a high vibration, and basically starving the devil to death, man. Starve that devil out, man. Don't feed the devil or the devil gonna keep showing up. Man, it's a whole community of people right now. This could be a whole group of people ascending beautifully, moving on. And why is there people that are surprised? What's the surprise? Or are we getting good surprises? Something's being made fair in the spiritual cosmic courts of the heavens. The Galactic Confederation. I just heard the Galactic Confederation cannot supersede the Most High God. They infiltrated the Galactic Confederation to try to keep people stuck in the matrix. That didn't work. Okay, now that we're here, now that you're here, yeah, somebody is like, how the heck did you get to the North Node? When people start asking you how, when, what, and trying to get directions to the North Node and what that North Node is really about, then you know that there's somebody that really is concerned. Because I'm telling you, when you make it to the North Node, it's a very personal arrival. Even the travel plans that are prepared for you as you navigate your journey, what you need to know, what you learn, what you get along the way, everything up to said point has been put in place to assist you in the North Node for sustainability. So you can sustain this beautiful ascension manifestations. This is beautiful alignment, which means you've been on your assignments. The only way to be on your assignments is to pay attention to yourself. Become obsessed with yourself. Become obsessed with good obsessions like self improvement, right? So, what's the concern about? Somebody shocked and surprised that you're chosen, that the divine is with you, that the divine has granted you access to the next level. This is shocking somebody. Why so shocked? Why so surprised? What's the concern about? Somebody is shocked, honey. Your heart was weighed upon a scale and you passed the test. Okay. So somebody could have passed judgment on you. Maybe they hmm, I was going to say a misunderstanding or a misunderstanding. Maybe they misunderstood the assignment and they missed their target. You are somebody that they should not be aiming for. They should not be targeting. They should not put a target on your back. You've been crowned with some type of supreme, what is this collective? I feel like the divine creator, supreme being creator, the creator that created me and everything in this creation is so great. It's the greatest, the greater. There is nothing bigger than that. There's nothing higher than the Most High God. These people violated spiritual law. So they're shocked and surprised that God guided you to the North Node, because with moving on, that's intuition. With ascension, you had to get some type of intuitive nudge or even discernment for something that told you, okay, it's time to go this way. And so when people check in, surprise, you got vindicated in spiritual court. Now they're concerned. Predecessors, accusers, accusatory energy. Why are these people? What's going on? Why? Yeah, because they called you into spiritual court expecting that you would be completely and totally demolished by the test. Okay? These are the gods and the goddesses of the earth that called down judgment over you for complete and total destruction. What they petitioned the courts for was complete and total destruction. What's community? Yeah, they didn't achieve their goal. It's a whole group of people that are feeling concerned. They're losing things behind the scenes and they don't want anybody to know. You got community, you got concern, you got surprise. Somebody is saying, I'm never wrong, okay? And they're mad because their intuition was off about you. You've been tried by something supernatural. It doesn't matter what these people are saying. You've been tried in the cosmic courts. You could have got snatched out of your body by something supernatural. You could have felt like you were being abducted, pulled apart, separated, and divided. Whatever it was at that highest level, it has vindicated you. Once people pull you out like this in the middle of spiritual court to completely try to destroy you because of something that they're saying about you, and they don't achieve their goal, whatever they're calling on then calls judgment on them. So this is why they're concerned. It's a double-edged sword, but a double-minded person is unstable in all their ways. And it appears as though you just went towards the divine with ascension. So what's this about? What's achievement in the reverse? Yeah, I can't make this up. You're showing up in spiritual court as somebody with real pure love. This is cosmic love, good intentions. Okay. And these people have been blocked. Where are they running to? Somebody's running because they don't want to go through what they tried to put you through just recently. It's a whole group of people. How many people are involved here? A whole community. They're concerned. They didn't achieve their goal. They're blocked from the North Node. They're blocked from the North Node. They abandoned their spot. But what happened though? How did y'all get there? What happened? Why did y'all do that? I don't know, but they're fighting because somebody led somebody that told somebody that told somebody that said something and everybody believed it. And now there's conflict amongst a whole group of people. They're all concerned because now they have to go through what you just went through, collective. And they're experiencing endings. This full moon, oh yeah. Oh man, well, I don't know. Listen, let me tell you something. It's so important to consult with your higher self. Your higher self is one with source. When that divine spark is lit and you meditate, you can manifest the truth. You can manifest a decent ascension. You can surrender all of what needs to be surrendered. These people ask for complete and total destruction of you. So they're nervous now because I feel like this is something that they put out as a group, but it's nothing that they could get back. Like the backfire is something that they can't handle. Yeah, this is crazy. All this lustful magic. This was lusting over your energy, lusting over your destruction. Okay. In the background, relationships, etc. Everything that God has for you, the divine has for you, these people wanted destruction. You came up in spiritual court, tried as somebody who is trusted enough that you feel and the universe feels that you deserve this. You've done the work. You represented yourself well here. Your legal counsel stood up for you. This could have been the angels, ascended masters, whatever this is at a higher level, something from a high level. Clarify that pulling. What's that pulling energy? Something at a high level. It was your higher self. A little gnat just came out of nowhere. It was your higher self that was pulling you in the right direction. Your future version of yourself. Yeah, you get visits from your future version of yourself, the one that makes it out, the one that knows the way, the one that knows the timeline and what's behind them. Something about your future self cleaning up the past from the future, though. This is what's pulling you, self-love energy. This is your highest self. But at your highest self, you're at the right hand of the divine. This is Christ consciousness right here. Damn. Yeah, these people are shocked. I feel like they didn't know that or they didn't want that to be the case or what. What was all this about? Why was this like this? They targeted your foundation. They targeted your house. Okay. You got change and you got house. Okay. Transformation. What's targeting in house? Rising star. Yeah. Somebody targeted you. Somebody definitely targeted you. Somebody could have been coming by your house. What's house and change? These people could be moving away. They could be relocating, running from this energy. Oh, they're getting pulled out of their house. What's pulling them from their house is leading them to their own destruction. This is what Spirit is saying. Changing locations, changing clothes. I just heard change clothes and go. But somebody's going to jail, spiritual jail, actual jail, or they tried to isolate you. Somebody tried to make you a prisoner in your own home. This was supposed to be you, but instead it's them. This is chaos magic. This could be a neighborhood, a community in your neighborhood. This could be people that are around where you live. They were waiting for you to tear down your own house, conflict and abandonment, but now they have to move. You might be seeing U-Hauls a lot, or your neighbors could be relocating. It's these people. They were doing the most. Clarify community. What's going on? Yeah, man. Believing all that stuff. False information in the reverse. Okay. So somebody in the neighborhood. Clarify community and house. They wanted to make you feel away. Yeah. Ostracized. They definitely abused their power. But see, this is the thing. The law is so fair. The law is perfect. Divine is perfect love. So when you come up against perfection like that, not the person that they're attacking or they thought they were attacking, but they came up against perfection in love. Like as the divine was molding and shaping you to be used by the divine, these people were trying to attack you, beat you up and tear you down. Now they're scared because judgment is there. Your higher self was pulling you to show you the truth. Yeah, you got a divine masculine here stepping in too. Big divine masculine. As I was tapping in, I saw a lot of divine masculines protecting their divine feminines. You may or may not have met your divine masculine yet, or somebody that you will share a life with. This person is already protecting you. They're praying for you. This is beautiful. It's real love. So what's the change? Change house? Some of you could be moving and relocating. Yeah, look, these people did something in front of your house. They tried to unalive you. It's a whole family, a whole community of people. This could be a neighborhood of people. Okay, take what resonates or leave what does not. But transition, this is graveyard dirt. Somebody did some type of death magic around your house to stop you. They wanted some type of calamity on the roadside, okay? You could have changed locations or changed houses, or you're leaving, but with abandonment, they're leaving. Because I feel like you're not leaving when they thought you would leave, but you're leaving at the time the divine has told you to leave. So there's no rush. It's in divine timing. Your intuition is telling you that. Divinity is there, ascending, moving on, surprise, north node, house, and rising star. Soulmate. You have a partnership coming in here. False accusations, abusive nature. What is this about a community in a house? Yeah, they tried to cover your eyes. They tried to blind you from the truth. They didn't know your ranking. I don't even know if your ranking was what it was when these people started attacking you, but you definitely went through some type of an ascension and you outrank all of this low vibrational energy. Somebody passed away too. Yeah, somebody passed away. The spirit is really angry on the other side of the physical realm, but there's no veil, so the spirit is still wandering. Clarify animosity. Where's your anger coming from? It's a Queen of Swords in the reverse. Okay, this was either a Queen of Swords in a reverse that crossed over, or this is a Queen of Swords in a reverse that survived and somebody in their family passed away. But again, they never talk about what it is that they're doing in the spirit realm and why this backfire came back like it did. Now they're all concerned. Yeah, I can't make this up. I felt that. Mentally and emotionally unstable. Clarify, Holy Spirit, what's going on there? Animosity. Somebody's really jealous of you because no matter what they did, no matter what they tried to do, no matter what this was, you seem to keep coming out in this stability energy. Something about abundance. The ancestors popped out. These people did something so dark, so heinous. They kept mentioning your name that they literally woke up some ancient ancestors here in the earth. Rich girl, vindication. They wanted to vindicate you because again, when it's your time, nothing can stop it. When it's your time to shine and your time that you're being called and pulled into the North Node, that's like saying you've done as much as you could do here. And now you get to enjoy the fruits of your labor. And now you really get to get used by the divine. Now everything is good. Now everything is fun. This is really where you start to become more creative. I just saw a shadow to my left. What's that shadow about? Some type of monitoring spirit that's shocked that we've awakened. Something about a resurrection. Somebody is shocked. Yeah, somebody sent something real nasty. Something was supposed to take you out, Divine Collective. Opposition, and it backfired. Okay? Clarify. And you just sitting here just as peaceful as can be. Listen, with your chakras in alignment. Whatever these people did, they can't do it anymore. I don't know if they don't have the resources, the know-how, or they're just, I feel like stuff is backfiring too much for these people because I see a very innocent person here. Not perfect, but innocent, meaning you didn't get your hands dirty. You wasn't dropping no graveyard dirt. You wasn't digging up nothing in the grave. You wasn't going to the graveyard. You don't have a nasty altar. These are people that were stalking you in the neighborhood, spying on you, neighbors, child, anybody that could. I feel like the gang stalkers are really just sitting up looking like, we need to get ourselves together. I hope the gang stalkers get delivered. I do. Gang stalking is a very mentally unstable profession. It's like, how? Why? What is it? I mean, it's very peculiar. When you awaken to reality, it's hard to not see that which is real. Okay. And I feel like these people would love nothing more but to put a veil over our eyes. But once you see the truth has been seen, then you kind of know how things are going to turn out. Okay. And the time and the date of when you leave this place is determined by the divine, not some flimsy ass warlock, witchiana ass person in the neighborhood, online, up the street, wherever they're at. can determine your death. You are a rising star. The North Node means that things are about to get good. This could have been a whole family of people attacking a whole family or something like that. Let's flip a few more cards and then we're just going to close this out because I feel like at this point, what else can be said? Clarify, Holy Spirit. What is it that you want us to know? Oh, these bitches are still fighting. Clarify the 501. What they fighting about? Because you are the chosen one, because you chose the divine, because you took the high road, you listen to your higher self. Big shout out to my higher self. What's up, girl? Oh, she's such a cute young lady. What's up, inner child? What are these people mad about, higher self? Yeah, look, the Empress energy. What are they mad about? Clarify. Somebody's mother figure could be significant. That wanted to come up in the reverse. Yeah, they missed an opportunity. Yeah. This Empress card wanted to come up in the reverse. For some of you, you're being called to take a new position within your bloodline, to lead your family to some type of wealth, prosperity. You just cleaned up the bloodline, y'all. You cleared out some type of major contracts. Four of Cups and Death. Ooh. Why did the Empress come up in the reverse? What is that about? Because somebody refuses to let something go and they keep trying to target you. Clarify, mother figure. This is somebody's mother, or it's a fragmented feminine. If it's not a mother figure, it's a fragmented feminine. What's the Empress energy? Knight of Cups. Okay. Knight of Cups, the Empress, and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, this is definitely an Empress in the reverse. That's why that card flipped out like that. Call it what it is. Roll back the tape. That's the way the card fell. They're in the Five of Cups and the Ten of Swords. Who is this fragmented feminine energy? Oh my God. This could be a sibling. This could be a woman in the neighborhood. It's like a group of witches, a group of spinster ass, bitter ass witches. Empress in the reverse could also be an unhappy wife, bound to somebody they can't get away from. Yeah, those marriages get real deep. You know, this is a witch here. Five of Cups, Ten of Swords. Somebody passed away. Five of Wands, these people are still fighting. Strength in the reverse. They ain't got no strength, no nothing. This evil holds no weight. I was going to say this evil owed no weight. What's old no weight? Something's old from the past. Nostalgia. The Freudian slips hold weight consciously. There is no subconscious. Everything has been brought to the forefront by way of divine truth. The Two of Swords, okay? On the vast edge of space and time, looking inward. So when these people tried to blindside you and put a veil over your eyes, it forced you to tap into your other clairaudient, clairsentient senses. You had to use your intuition because they kept trying to put a blindfold over your eyes. I get that. I resonate with that. You ascended anyway. They know the divine is with you. Blindfolded. I just heard hog tied, ball and chain. They tried to do everything to hold you down. Ten of Swords, Five of Cups. Death, Four of Cups, missed their shot, kept doing something over and over with the Eight of Cups in the reverse, refusing to call it quits. Five of Wands, honey, the Six of Cups, and Strength in the reverse. Wow, my God. I feel like the Most High God is the one that deserves all the reverence. The Moon in the reverse, everything they did has been exposed. There's nothing lurking beneath no surface. The surface don't exist. Everything's on the external because we see it internally, so we know that's what it is. What's the Ace of Pentacles? The sneaky and deceptive ass, crazy ass people. Nine of Swords, stressed out, can't sleep, spazzing out, minds all over the place, spazzy, anxious, walking around. Seven of Swords and still trying to figure out what to do. And somebody passed away. What's death? That's a lot of Scorpio energy. I'm telling you, somebody passed away. And this coven, these people, this neighborhood, the community, they're hiding that. Clarify, that ain't got nothing to do with us. You could be somebody with natural gifts. You got the gifts of sight, the gifts to see spirits, the gift to hear spirit, the gift to talk to the divine. My nose is itching. A King of Pentacles could be significant. A chosen one. A divine masculine. Five of Swords energy. Clarify the Five of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. Somebody was harvesting off of you. It's a May Taurus. A May Taurus or Gemini. Why is this person coming out? This person could be an alcoholic. Queen of Pentacles, because they feel like you're their wife. So this is some type of like, somebody tried to marry somebody in the spirit. This is a warlock that tried to marry somebody in the spirit. There's also a group of witches here that was fighting somebody, trying to take somebody down. Something backfired and somebody passed away. Now the whole group is in the Nine of Swords. They're begging for forgiveness. Somebody's still sneaky trying to do something. Something about being exiled, and the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, and the King and Queen of Pentacles. Somebody's divine masculine snuck up on somebody and caught that ass. The King of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords. There's a January Capricorn here. There's a September Virgo Libra. That's a divine masculine. Snuck up on somebody and whooped that ass right in the ethers. Whoever this person is, they're very high rank. These people didn't even see this masculine coming. This person is protecting his Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And their Ace of Pentacles. Clarify what happened. Somebody snuck up on that ass and caught them. Like, what are y'all doing out here? Yeah, look, watching them. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is warfare, fire. The Chariot caught somebody. The Lovers. What's the Chariot and the Lovers? The Seven of Pentacles. Somebody wants to invest in somebody. Somebody really does care about somebody, okay? This person is protecting you in the spirit realm, divine feminine. You could be an earth sign. Five of Pentacles. Man, what's the Five of Pentacles? You got a couple of exes that are in your energy watching you, divine feminine. Completely and totally obsessed. Listen, continue doing what you're doing. I wouldn't pay these people no attention. The only time I would deal with this energy is when it comes out in the reading for educational, spiritual reasons and educational purposes. Three of Wands, they're watching. It's a whole bunch of exes that are mad. Somebody's mother is mad at them. Somebody's mother could be, whatever this is, it's a death. I don't know what this is. Strength in the reverse. What's the Strength in the reverse? Death and the Five of Cups. What is that about? The Sun. Okay. Clarify the Sun. What's going on here? The Two of Cups. Something about a mother and her son, or a union, or a son and his union, or something like that. The Hangman, Piscean energy. Somebody was supposed to be somebody's sacrifice and it didn't turn out that way because somebody went in another direction. There's a witch here that was trying to control the way somebody moved, their mind, their efforts, their feet. Somebody wanted to control somebody's destiny and how they move. This is what they wanted. And somebody went towards the divine. Suffer not a witch to live. This man was never meant to be a slave to anybody who hasn't mastered anything. This person can't take advice from this person. This could also be an ex-lover. Two of Pentacles. Okay, there's a feminine here that was cheating on somebody and a man closed out a cycle with them. Four of Swords. Okay, something has to be laid down. And the World. What's the Four of Swords? Somebody's mother. Knight of Pentacles. Clarified, somebody's mother figure or a woman was putting something in somebody's food. Hierophant energy. Somebody was trying to marry people in the spirit. It's like a diabolical demonic matchmaker, like trying to bind people. Somebody loves to do binding spells over their children. Like there's a witchy mother who likes to do love spells over her children to bind them using the moon's energy, Oshun's energy, and she does it very frequently, trying to bind into her grandchildren. These are love spells so that they always see her as somebody that they can trust, or to siphon them. She likes to bind everybody. Somebody loves doing love spells. They love to cry. They love to do these love spells and bind themselves to their children and everybody in their family. What's this? What's this? And somebody was like, "No, I don't think so," and they broke away. Yep, the Nine of Pentacles. This cord has been severed. Whoever this Empress in the reverse is, she can no longer do this. Seven of Wands. Somebody is standing their ground and they're deciding to be independent and self-sufficient with the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, what else is going on in this community? Yeah, I can make it up. Well, this does conclude this session here, Judgment in the Reverse. Wherever these people are, if this is online community, they already know they under judgment. We don't even need to speak upon it. It's already been said. It's already been seen. Whatever was said, let it be said. Put your reports in the spiritual court. Make sure you're telling the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And anything that you did wrong, well, that's between you and the God that you serve. But judgment is in the reverse here. And wherever this community of people are, they're sitting on the edge of their seat. They're in a nail-biting situation. Somebody don't know whether to clip their nails or bite their toenails. There's a lot going on here, Spirit. But everybody's going to hell. Page of Cups for what they did to a child. Oh, my head itch. Mm, 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 mm. What y'all do to these children? Why? What's the Page of Cups? Dream state judgment? Trying to penetrate children's dream states. They're mad because the Queen of Swords is celebrating Four of Wands in the community, and you are the High Priestess, and you're passionately moving towards something that's good. You could be a Leo, and you got a new beginning. I can't make this up. Somebody's about to be a grandparent. Congratulations, High Priestess. You are the Divine Mother. This is a Divine Mother, somebody very seasoned. When I mean seasoned, I mean somebody's been through some things. They've gained some wisdom. They're a good person to talk to. They're a Queen of Cups energy. They're a good person to seek out for a wise counsel. Could be a feminine Leo, Cancerian energy. There's also a high vibrational Taurus, feminine and masculine here. These are people that have gone through things and they are very wise. Okay, so you kind of know how it's going to turn out. And then you got some people here that are elders who grew bitter, not better, judgments in the reverse, doing daily death spells over innocent people. Like, I mean, I don't know. I guess people like riding the fence like that, doing things and then coming back. Oh, God, please, please, please. I mean, we've all asked for forgiveness for something, right? At some point in our lives, for a lot of us, we beg for forgiveness for taking too long to forgive ourselves. Because some of you really are decent people. Some of you really were completely innocent. Like you really didn't do nothing wrong. But sometimes that's really what people feel like they need to attack because they're like, oh, you didn't do nothing wrong. Then you feel like you better than us. Then you don't need to go to the divine. That's why I just go to the divine all the time, even when things are going good. I'm like, hey, am I doing something wrong? I'm having a good day now. Now I feel like I'm having a good day. I'm talking to people. I'm having a good time. But Divine, can you do me a solid? Can you just check me out real quick? Make sure I ain't done nothing wrong and correct me fast. Find it. Oop, pluck it out. Pluck it out. If I do something wrong. Right. But these people, man, they going to graveyards and graveyard dirt. And then they begging for forgiveness. And the Most High God forgives them. But they still keep doing the same thing. And somebody got people passing away around them, but I don't know what else to say. Most High God forgives, but now there's no changed behavior. I feel like these people feel like they've run out of mercy and grace. Maybe they feel like the divine is not going to forgive them, but they're double-minded, okay? They give a lot of reverence to the devil. They're really afraid of the devil. Their shadow side, they're afraid of their own demons, so they just watch. They're just watching. As the Spirit just said, this is the message. Remember to take what resonates, leave what does not. I'm coming back with more readings. Hype us up, thumbs us up, and I'll see you soon. Peace be with you.